Good morning and happy Wednesday.
We are on our way to San Francisco. We are up early as we're going to try to capture it going under the Golden Gate Bridge. We originally were scheduled at 5:15. It's now 7:30 with an intended time of 8:30. So we're glad it's a little bit later than the early morning.
Yeah.
Right now the fog seems to be dissipating behind us, but as we get closer to land, it's probably going to pick up again. So we'll see how good of shots we'll get at the Golden Gate Bridge. We'll probably do a time lapse as well. We're probably going to go to breakfast now. We can't yet see land, so we've got probably a good another hour or so before we even get close. Pretty windy up here as we kind of stick out the side of the ship a little bit in this little nook and then it's off the side, but we can go ahead and turn around here. And there she is, the Golden Gate Bridge.
Arrived in San Francisco, and as you can see, we just went under the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, it was a really cool experience. You know, it's unbelievable how high the bridge actually is. It doesn't look like that, you know, when you're up on top, but you can see just from photos below, just the ship compared to the little boats around just make this bridge even look that much more massive.
Yeah, and just a beautiful sight.
Yeah, so we're probably just gonna dock in here. We'll probably show our time lapse of us pulling into San Francisco, and then we should be getting off the ship here shortly, and then go from there. Into the port of San Francisco. We've got about a half hour or so before we can get off the ship. Not sure what we're going to start our day with doing, but we're definitely going to be ending our evening at the Minnesota Timberwolves Golden State Warriors basketball game tonight. So that's what we're got main planned today, but we'll probably just walk around San Francisco, hop on a trolley.
I don't know, we'll just play it by ear and have a good day.
Alright, well, just got off the ship. We're going to be heading, I don't know, just kind of walk around, maybe sit down somewhere, kind of plan out our day.
If you ever are on Holland America or other cruises that stop here in San Francisco, it's just a quick block and a half or so to get onto the Alcatraz ferry to go visit Alcatraz. But we did this a couple years ago and don't feel like we need to do it again, but if you ever want to, it's right here, just right next to the port. And now we're going to head over to a quick jaunt down the way to Fisherman's Wharf.
Alright, quick walk from the aquarium.
Yeah, look at all these cute seals. Obviously they're not, right?
They're not?
Let's go to this one.
Okay. Well.
Boop. Now that we've looked at some fake seals, let's see if there's some real seals.
Slow down. Wait for me.
No.
This one looks full. Well, we didn't end up seeing any seals, but we're just gonna walk around Pier 39 here a little bit, a lot of good shops, and see where it takes us. What do you see, Renee?
Seals
Where?
over there.
Well, Renee got to see her sea lions.
Yep, and more. They're quite vocal and sassy.
Yeah, pretty cool. They're quiet now. Probably know we're recording.
Good for them.
Well, now we're gonna head over to Fisherman's Wharf.
Nothing really piqued our interest, so I think we're just gonna ride the trolley.
All aboard, we're on the trolley.
Just enjoy the ride and the city views.
Ride so far has been really cool. On some of the hillside, you can see our ship off in the distance in some of the shots. It's really cool to see.
That was an amazing ride on the cable car. I definitely don't remember it being that adventurous and interesting as last time that we were on the trolley. We definitely picked the right side to be on.
Yeah, when you're getting on the trolley from Fisherman's Wharf, you want to be on the facing forward on the left-hand side. Have a seat on the outside. You can really feel the breeze, the energy as you're going down the hillside pretty fast. As the conductor is right behind you trying to slam on the brakes and make sure that you're safe. So it was just a really fun trolley ride. Now we're just going to be down here downtown, going to kind of search out some food.
We found a place called Bartlett Hall. This restaurant we were at when we were here a couple years ago with TK's parents, and I remember it being very good, so I found it on the map and we're going to try it out again.
It's a nice brew pub, has really nice classics and some beer, and so let's go out and get inside.
Inside, and we put in our order. I got the fish and chips as well as TK, and then I got a pizzicado pilsner for and then for ordering and everything will be done on this block with your table, and you just scan the QR code and be able to put your order in, which is really easy and convenient. Of course, that helps with less face-to-face contact for their staff and ourselves, and keeping everybody safe. For our appetizer, I don't remember if I mentioned it, but we got pretzel and cheese. Just look at how this is. Just look at that. It's so delicious looking. The pretzel's really good. It is a little dense, but it is really delicious and nice and warm. The cheese is a nice creamy cheese. It's really good. It's good flavor. Could probably use like a little bit more seasoning, but otherwise it's really good.
Renee and I also did the fish and chips. I did try the pretzel. I'm one that likes a lot of salt, but it did have a ton of salt, so I did scrape some off. But that cheese was really good as well. So onto the fish and chips here. Just a really good looking 2 pieces of cod. Go ahead and, I love tartar sauce, so I'm gonna have to dip it in that. And it's got some nice sea salt, kosher salt on the crust as well. You can really taste the dill and the tartar sauce. And it's a really good tasting tartar sauce. Really good flaky piece of fish with not too much breading, where you kind of take that bite, you're right into the fish. And I would say that's the case in this instance. So it's a nice thin piece, well cooked piece of fish.
The fish and chips. Wow, it's what TK mentioned. It has the perfect amount of breading, but salt adds a little bit, a nice little zing to it. It is really crispy. I like the fact that you really get to taste the fish versus just breading. And the breading is perfectly cooked. I like that crunch, and so I'm looking forward to eating the rest. Just got done with lunch, and overall was a pretty good meal. They definitely like their salt, that's for sure. Salt on the fries, salt on the fish, salt of course on the pretzel, but overall it was really delicious, good flavor, and the beer helped.
Yeah, they brew their own beer and it was really good. I had the 242 lager, I believe, and you had the Pizzicato, that we're going to call it. Go ahead and drop a comment how to pronounce it in the comments below if you're like, these two are way off. I thought it was a really good dish as well. Again, heavy on the salt, as Renee was mentioning, but it's not salt that you couldn't have brushed off. So highly recommend. If you're ever in the San Francisco area, we'll go ahead and drop in the description the address for the place here as well. So yeah, we'll carry on to heading back to the ship. Here at Union Square across from Macy's, where Renee went shopping. We have a nice Christmas tree all set up and a nice skating rink for the people that are just wanting to maybe rent skates or bring your own to come down here and skate. It looks like it's a refrigerated rink. Obviously it's a little too warm for a actual outdoor rink. So now I think we're going to be heading back to the ship and getting ready for the game. Let's go. Is it time to ding?
Next one.
Time to ding? Now ding it?
Now ding it.
I dinged it.
Thank you.
Alright, there's the ship. Really close. It was really nice to be able to take the F all the way from downtown, the cable car, all the way here, right at the port. Let's get back on the ship. Well, welcome outside Chase Center here in San Francisco, where the Minnesota Timberwolves are taking on the Golden State Warriors. Really serendipitous that the Timberwolves are in town while we are in town on our cruise. So we thought,
Why not go?
why not go? So we're gonna look for some last minute tickets here and then get inside very shortly. Well, we're inside, a little bit confusing. They don't have section numbers, they have these portal numbers. So I think we found our portal. Halftime here, the Golden State Warriors are winning 69-54. I think the Warriors were shooting 73% and the Wolves 40%. We're going to walk around the club here, the Legends Club, a little bit. I'm not sure if we're going to grab something to eat or not, but just kind of check it out a bit.
Decided to go with a little snack, and we did a hot dog, and it has pretty much everything under the sun: mustard, ketchup, pickles, onions, and I think salsa, which just seems kind of odd, but take a peek. Very good. The hot dog does have a nice little crunch, which I like. Interesting flavor with the salsa, but otherwise really good.
I'm going to go before this thing falls apart. Really good dog. Again, that salsa is a unique thing, but it's not bad. They say there's heavy bread, a bun for the dog. I would say it could have been used a thinner bun, but for those that are hungry, I mean, it's going to fill someone up. So.
Oh, yeah. You heard her talk to me. She just goes on.
Well, this is the final out of Golden State at the Chase Center. Golden State had the advantage tonight.
Yep, defense wasn't very good with the Wolves.
123 to 110, Golden State Warriors. They take this one, and hopefully the Wolves can find some defense. Down the stretch, they made it close. I think they got within 5.
Yep.
But the defense just fell apart at the end and allowed a few of the Warriors just to walk in and get some free buckets. So this was a really fun game. You know, a nice way to check out a new arena.
Yep. And something different to do on a cruise.
I don't think we've ever gone on a cruise and gone to a pro sport event at all. So, all right, well, we're going to head back to the ship now, maybe grab some pizza, and then, I don't know, probably call it a night. Not sure if we'll end it here or pick it up later, but if you haven't already, to please subscribe. Go ahead and give this video a like. Right here. Right here. Blam. Made it back to Pier 27.
Woo!
Now we're going to really close it out. Thank you so much for continuing to watch. If you've been watching our entire series, we really appreciate it. If it's your first time checking out one of our videos, thank you so much for checking it out today. This is going to be a 2-part series of San Francisco. Today was part 1.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow we are doing
Muir Woods and Sausalito. So we're going to take an excursion through the ship, and we're going to go look at some nature and a beautiful town, and do a little bit of shopping, and we'll just see what the day brings.
We go over the Golden Gate Bridge with this one, so that'll be nice as well.
Yeah.
So the next video you see, we hope you'll also check that one out as we continue this multi-part series with the Koningsdam California Coastal.
No more. 12 years single malt. Thank you so much. Enjoy.
Thank you.